Quite frankly, Bobby Knight is the greatest rapper I've ever heard in life. Unfo 𝘾𝐾𝐼𝙎𝙃 𝘼𝙋𝙃.
God have mercy upon us.
We know that this is one of your all-time favorites.
This Chicago, nigga.
Greetings, salutations, and good morning. Y'all already know what time it is. If you woke up on the right side of the bed this morning, let the good brother Bobby get a hallelujah. Let's go, y'all.
A word of knowledge, a word of prophecy, that God is going to put a burn in the butthole of every sodomite. Everyone that practices sodomy from the day of this message, right there, it'll burn and burn and burn. If you thought that AIDS was bad, you ain't seen nothing yet until you see the flaming butthole. And that way we'll know who is a sodomite undercover, because your butthole will be flaming. Barack Hussein Obama, the son of Satan, you're going to have a flame coming out of your butthole. And there'll be people walking around all over America with flames coming out of their butthole, with flames coming out of the butt of these faggots, flames coming out, fire, flames shooting out of their behinds. You women that have a flame coming out of your vagina, tell these faggots either they get out of town or a flame of fire is going to come out their butthole and they'll never be able to put it out. I'm the Lord, sir.
I don't even care no more. All y'all going to hell. My wife is going to hell. My kids is going to hell. You are going to hell. Everybody, you going to hell. Stop playing. You going to hell. You going to hell too. You're going to be the lead musician in hell with the devil. You going to hell. Hell. Everybody, don't play no more. Hell. Say everybody. I'm out of here.
Open your mouth. No, open it. Say ah.
Stick your tongue out.
Jesus.
And you dumb pulpit bums.
Amen.
Will tell that woman, well, that's your husband, and you got to give it to him. What woman in her respectable right mind?
Yeah.
Want a bunch of trash and garbage and parasites and insects
Yes.
discharged in her.
That's right.
And you dumb preachers say he can force himself and take it. Prove it.
Prove it.
Because even though the Bible says you're one flesh, nowhere in the Bible does the Lord give a man the right or command to force his will upon his wife. And you dumb pulpit bums will tell that woman, well, that's your husband, and you got to give it to him. What woman in her respectable right mind?
Yeah.
What a bunch of trash and garbage and parasites and insects
Yes.
discharged in her.
That's right.
And you dumb preachers say he can force himself and take it. Prove it.
Prove it.
Never gonna pull on you.
That's good.
Why will the devil pull on you? Pull you back in the same thing
That's right.
that you're trying so hard to come out of.
That's right.
Get in mind to walk with God. That old friend will call you. You ain't heard from that rascal in 5 years. 5 years.
Amen.
All of a sudden, Shorty call you.
Amen.
Shorty call you. If she want to get herself right with God, get ready to get baptized. I ain't heard from old Shorty. Shorty call her. She answered the phone. Hello. Is this Cynthia? Yes, it is. Who's calling? Cynthia, this is Shorty. Shorty who? This is Shorty Red. You know remember? Shorty Red. Oh my God, here comes the devil.
That's right.
Same thing with you, brother. Amen. Charlene may call you. You ain't seen Charlene since you graduated from high school. Moment you repent, you ain't even dried off yet. Amen. Came out the water still drying his face off. Phone just buzzing. He got no vibrate. Missed call, happy about the word, driving back home. When I got that baptism, he just as happy. Face all cut up, tears dropping behind him. He had a red like that. Guys from the hood, yo, what's up with that dog? What's up with him? Maybe he got robbed. He's in his car crying. All of a sudden, missed call. You don't recognize the number? Call back. Hello, this is Melvin. You call this number? Melvin, you know who this is? Well, no, I don't. This is Cynthia. He's quiet for about 5 minutes. Who? Cynthia. You know, Cynthia, 59th Street.
All right. Let me call you right back. You hang it.
What's wrong with you, black women? What's wrong with you voting for Barack Obama? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
What did they say about America?
For they that are such serve not our Lord Jesus Christ.
For who?
But their own belly.
Jake the Snake, Long the Midget, Dollar the Rich Pimp, all these folks. Old Lion Float through Joel Osteen, old Sorry Paula White, old Knuckle Dragon looking Joyce Meyer, all of them ain't serving God, they serve their own belly.
Yes, sir.
Carter Pills and all the rest of them.
Yes, sir.
Earl Pope Muhammad, all of them, they ain't serving on our God, they serve their own belly.
Yes, sir.
Listen.
And by good word.
And by good word.
And
woman got her loose. Now that hypocrite don't come out with a movie. I hope none of my members ain't dumb enough to go see it. Then that sinner put up there ain't gonna have you something. You come in and sinner proud, a sinner proud. No, you gonna make a fool out you in the movie. No sinner crap. He'll make a good movie. Have you crying? You talking about, Jay, right? We ain't never was a more nasty sinner saved by grace. You walk in the movie straight and you come out there like this right here. Well, stay out of there. Sister Barry's gonna come in here and pull a bull dagger. And he got the right boat to draw in some girl with some weed and Mari cocoa nut. He's dumb enough to be sitting there with it. He know women stupid by him and Denzel. He know the right one to drag him in and make a fool out of him. I ain't going for jail, I'm going for Mars. That's the devil, you, Mars. I ain't even care for Mars the cat, no, I don't care for cocoa nuts. A nut is a nut, ain't it?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Ed, a horse is a horse, of course, of course.
Boaz has some relatives, and if you don't watch it, you won't get the one God has for you. You'll get his relatives. To the girls, I found this on the internet. He has, Boaz is spelled B-O-A-Z. Everybody say B-O-A-Z. And so he's got some relatives called broke ass, po ass, lying ass, cheating ass, dumb ass, drunk ass. Don't go out with him. Cheap ass. Turn to somebody and say, I dated him. Locked up ass, good for nothing ass, lazy ass, and especially his third cousin beating your ass. Wait on your Boaz and make sure he respects your ass. Now there's your word. You wanted a word? You got a word. Quit dating anything on two legs. Let God take you through some holiness. Let God take you through the wilderness.
Sunday morning started out like any Sunday at the Millsboro Church. The Abrams family was there, me and little Cody and wife and the kids and everybody. He's preaching on the signs. I seen him raise his hand up. Next thing I know, the serpent he had in his right hand had struck and bit him in the side of the face. And he's pouring the blood.
When I looked up, he was coming up to the Bible stand there and he had blood on his shirt.
He was coughing like really bad. I thought he was coughing up blood. I didn't know. But he could barely breathe. Like his throat was starting to swell and stuff. and I was scared.
I called him and packed him out in my car, and he told me to take him to the mountaintop and let him die. If he was going to live, he'd live. If he was going to die, he'd die on the mountaintop.
I said,
we were talking about Lot. You've been on alcohol and drugs. There's 15 devils. And I saw the Lord.
Michael Jordan.
Out of him, you foul devils. In the name of Jesus. Thank God. Get ready. Get ready. This is the power of God. Come out on us. This is the power of God. 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 This is the power of God.
The kiss from Sister Abigail. Flying over the top, all the way to the Superman punch. And there goes Brooklyn. I know what this is called. Oh my. Oh, Sister Abigail.
She really went out. You know, you can tell when they really go out their head, you know. They really go. What else? She said she's been having pain on her left side in her shoulder for over 3 months, and she said, I've been praying.
Right now.
Right now.
A hand. Is it burning or just a hand?
I just feel it.
You think it's Jesus?
Yeah.
Boom. Finish it, Lord.
Let me tell you, I will address this attack from the pit of hell. Every liar, you gonna burn. God gonna deal with you. Every person who has spoken, I'm going to address this in the Holy Ghost. You people that support me, believe in the anointing, the ministry, and the man upon my life, I'm going to tell you this very clearly. And I'll go into details in Houston. I ain't never had to follow no witch. Witches follow me. I ain't never had to follow no witch. I'll make it very clear. I will address this in Houston, Texas, under the anointing or the Holy Ghost at the 48 hours of...
Try to roll hard, Russell.
That's it. Superman.
You said no, nigga. See, when you get into discipleship, your focus changes. You're not looking at a man. You're not looking at no woman. You looking at what the hell spirit you got on the inside of you. If you got an evil spirit, I don't want no transference of demons inside of me. I don't want you sticking your... I don't want you giving me no... Because I don't want
to receive a brand new hip replacement, the left hip. Is that you? Stand right here, please. You have pain right now? You need a surgery, don't you? The power of God's going to surge through your body. Stretch forth your hands. She's supposed to have a surgery to correct this hip problem. I have faith in God. Come, Holy Spirit, that right now she's going to be healed by the power of God and receive a brand new hip. Do it, Jesus. A brand new hip. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam.
Are y'all up yet, man? Is niggas ready to glitch yet? Are y'all awake?
What's up, my nigga, man?
What's up, dog? Let me turn the music down some so I can let that bitch breathe, man. What's going on with it, my niggas? Hey, man? Oh, real quick, man. Round of applause. We got the glitch god in the building. Walking bank ball, nigga.
Oh, yeah. What's up with my nigga?
Man, 𝘾𝐤𝙎𝙃 in here,
It's
man.
a
I'm
tea
good,
shop.
man.
It's a tea shop. It's a tea
What up, my nigga
shop.
𝘾𝐤𝙎𝙃, boy?
Hey, what's up with y'all, man? Hey, did that nigga just say shabba shabba do and made that lady have a stroke?
This nigga
Bam,
said
bam,
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 bam, bam,
bam,
bam, bam, bam.
That's the white version of Waka Flocka. My nigga said bow, bow,
Yeah,
bow.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Bo ass, yo ass, lazy ass, no ass. Yeah, I got it all from this sermon this morning, boy. Praise Pig Jesus. He got this one off today.
Now I
That
gotta
was
ask,
beautiful.
what type of snake bit that nigga? That looked like a constrictor snake. Why the fuck he acting like he poisoned?
No, that was a poison. That was a poisonous snake, my brother.
No, for real.
He didn't make it. He
It
didn't
was a
make
bite.
it.
It was a bite.
That's why.
He
That's
didn't
why.
make it at all.
That's why I threw the screen back up. He did not make it, man. That nigga is he to the mountaintop, bro. He said where he wanted to go. He went there. I can't believe that's y'all first time seeing that, but I know I'm a little bit older than y'all, so yeah, brother. That's a form of preaching that come from the boot hills of the White Caucasus Mountains, I believe, where they get in the pulpit with poisonous snakes because they say God tamed the serpent, and from time to time, they pastors die because they get bit by them serpents, and they say the power of God will bring them through it, and if God don't bring them through it, then God want them on the mountaintop. There you go.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
No, that's real.
How the fuck are you about to get alive from that bitch, bro? Like,
bro, listen. I'm telling you what they believe in, bro. They believe that if they get bit by them snakes, either God go heal them or God calling them to the mountaintop. It's only either or. They not going to the hospital. If they go to the hospital, that means they don't got faith. And the church feel after that. So they ain't going to the hospital.
Hey, low key though, you gotta respect that shit though, man. Fuck.
Only reason I don't respect it is because they batting 0 for however many snake bites.
Hey, you can't do that, man. Them are biased statistics you taking right now, cuz. Hell no.
Ain't nobody came out that bitch on the other side unless they went to the hospital.
But you gotta peep this though, right? That's blasphemy in itself. If you get bit by a snake in this God's universe, he wants you to die, nigga. That's the destiny.
If you get bit by a snake, yes. If you playing with snakes, that's a whole nother thing. Yeah. It's your destiny. You speeding up the process.
Like, the crocodile hunter, you would have thought he would have got bodied by a crocodile, but that nigga got the stingray treatment. So that was that nigga's destiny.
Listen, the crocodile hunter was just his name. That nigga hunted everything. Nature had smoke with him. He hunted all type of shit, Bank. He wasn't, the crocodiles was just his his forte. That nigga was hunting squirrel, snake, spider, rabbit, bull, lion. He was going anywhere, jumping on the back of anything. Big ass snapper turtles, bull dagger, all of that. He tackled a bull dagger leaving up out of that T.D. Jakes movie. He had smoke with nature, man. So it's only right that nature got him back in some type of way. Because he wasn't just down there swimming with the stingrays. He was trying to tackle one.
No, for real.
And they said, nah, nigga, you ain't got all your gear down here, nigga. They poked his ass right through the heart.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Hey, it was only right though. It was only right. That nigga had it coming. But them pastors though, y'all had a choice.
With the pastors though,
y'all could have went home, chill with your wife. You know what I'm saying? You decided to die that day.
Right. So who more evil though, Bobby? The nigga that's trying to make you believe some shit is happening to you, or the nigga that's acting like it's some shit happening to him? Who's more evil?
The person that's accepting it.
Yeah, because now you just a fucking mass psychosis type motherfucker. Like, you don't even really know what reality is.
Yeah. Yeah, that's who the most evil person is. The one that's accepted and influenced by all that shit. A cult leader is a kooky motherfucker, right? So that's one thing. I guarantee you, any cult like that Malachi York shit, all them niggas that get to believing that he's a kooky nigga. He ain't kookier than the people that believe that shit. Cause he know it's a lie. He know it's a finesse. They really believe. He be looking at them like, y'all really believe this shit?
Nah, that's true.
I'm gonna keep on saying some freaky shit. Yeah, I could walk through a wall. Yes. Them the crazy, them the evil people. Folks that believe. That's why this nigga right here exists.
I don't even care no more. All y'all going to hell. My wife is going to hell. My kids is going to hell. You are going to hell. Everybody, you going to hell. Stop playing. You going to hell. You going to hell too. You're going to be the lead musician in hell with the devil. You going to hell. Hell. Everybody, don't play no more. Hell. So everybody, I'm out of here.
Hey, though, bro.
The crash out in the pulpit is the greatest shit.
You wanna know what happened though? Right before that, nigga ain't put nothing in the little gold box, boy.
Oh, you lying? He ain't had nothing in the collection plate. Oh, he's not.
Yo, nah.
You say my wife going to hell, my kids going to hell.
You know, last week was the fourth Sunday and shit. That nigga was wood.
Oh, he was hurt. That nigga say, don't stop playing. Stop playing. You gonna be the lead musician.
Yo, what the
Snap, Nick. Hey, listen. Now that y'all know that's the context of this clip, take that in mind. This is a pastor when he don't get no money in the collection plate.
I don't even care no more. All y'all going to hell. My wife is going to hell. My kids is going to hell. You are going to hell. Everybody, you going to hell. Stop playing. You going to hell. You going to hell too. You're going to be the lead musician in hell with the devil. You going to hell. Hell. Everybody, don't play no more. Hell. So everybody, I'm out of here.
That's wow.
That's how you
Hey, I would say honorable mention to the organist on that first clip. This nigga said, "You going to hell?"
Right.
I'm going with music though.
Honorable mention, nigga.
That nigga kept hitting that shit. He say, "Stop playing. Stop playing."
You gotta respect the musician on that one. That nigga.
You gotta respect the musician on that one, man. It's been a fun week, man. The news cycle has been fun. Somebody wrote in the chat earlier, Nicki Minaj getting locked up. I don't know.
Speaking of news cycle, my fault to cut you.
Go ahead, nigga.
This so pertinent. Have you seen the video of that nigga Whack 100?
What happened?
He got beat over the head with a pistol and stripped out in LA.
Breaking news, y'all. Whack one. We knew it was a matter of time.
I'm talking about bad though. Buddy deactivated his IG behind that shit coming out. Like that shit came out 3 days ago.
Jesus.
I'm talking strip, bro.
Damn.
Him and his mans, they in some back alley. They like, yeah, bitch ass nigga. They cracked this nigga over the head with the pistol, and they just dog walking him and his nigga like crazy.
Oh no, you talking about when Whack 100 and Loose Cannon beat up the niggas.
Oh, Whack was the nigga. I just watched the video, cuz.
Oh, you gotta send me this link because I'm trying to find this shit.
All right, bet. You probably can't even play.
Because I heard they beat a pastor and somebody like that. What up? I ain't heard about him getting beat up. I just saw him flip sides on Kendrick and say some weird shit.
Right.
But
I just put the link in the fucking StreamYard chat and shit.
Okay. Hey, for anybody in the New York area or anybody who catch public transportation, watch your back, stay the fuck away from them train tracks, cause these little stupid ass niggas is pulling motherfuckers over. Oh no, this ain't Whack 100. Right. That ain't Whack. That Whack was out there with Loose Cannon. That's Whack and his people beating up some niggas.
Okay. Niggas was saying that was Whack.
Nah, that's the nigga that's the nigga that Loose Cannon. That was Loose Cannon beating the nigga with the pistol, and Whack 100 was standing behind him, and the Whack homies was the niggas that was beating up that other nigga and mopped him out. But they was the reason why they was going at Whack 100 because they was saying all that shit fake, like y'all setting up fake fights and niggas getting beat and stripped and all. Like, nigga, y'all got niggas videotaping this shit. They was saying all that shit was some choreographed Whack 100 shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, them LA niggas on Whack 100, but they like, you nigga, you out here faking fights and all this, and then Loose Cannon crashing out. I don't really know what I don't really go into the lore of the Blood and Crip, how they got their shit going on out there. I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. I don't know what the
no, but he beat up a pastor,
My nigga
bro.
called it the Lord, though. That's crazy. I don't know, man.
Yeah, you feel me? 400. Shout out to my nigga 400, man. I don't really know what they got going on out there. You know what I'm saying? I keep it as knowledgeable as I know, because it is Hollywood, and them niggas got access to too much Hollywood shit for me to be even knowing if that shit real, fake, what the fuck they got going on. For real. Jay Reed got beat and stripped. Okay. That's who it was. Jay Reed.
Damn.
Okay. He said he put the link in the cord. Okay. It was Jay Reed. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it was this nigga. It was this nigga right here that got beat up, y'all. Some nigga named Jay Reed.
Sidebar, we can still make a point out of this, though, right? So what does it take for a nigga to fake strip you? Like, what does it take for a nigga to fake strip you? Like, how much bread? Is this real? Like,
the nigga put in a lawsuit through and everything to no jumper, bro. So he already on the lawsuit. That's why he did that interview, and then he got out of the internet. So supposedly the other nigga was a pastor. So I don't know if they...
to be able to put on this platform so you can understand and see. I'm not who they trying to make me out to be. Well, I really got love out here for these streets. And these tears ain't tears of sadness, brother. Just believe that I'm happy to be alive today.
A particular guy that was in there, Whack. They said they was looking for Whack, and that's how everything started. So can you let us know what happened, man?
Man, let's go with this. Let's start like this. Like I said, I've been dealing with Loose Cannon and Whack for the past few months. Already trying to do a joint venture with 𝘃 Network. For those that don't know, 𝘃 Network is a network that's up and coming, that's orchestrated behind my boy Travis Ford and a gentleman by the name of Mozzie. How we came up on the situation, I know Loose Cannon, so I try to connect the dots and put Loose Cannon and Mozzie together and make this connection work with the new exposure show. So we're talking about bringing the exposure show onto the Dash Network. So we've been in many conversations, many text messages, online, you know what I'm saying, conversations. We've been talking, we've been going out, we do our thing. So for me to come up there and just be a nobody, you know, that's just out of line. That's a false narrative. And I don't want y'all to believe that. I don't want y'all to think I'm somebody that's just reckless like that and walking out there and coming up on somebody's property, not doing what I'm doing. I was called for some business. I was there to handle my business, bring 2 companies together, which is 100 ENT and Dash Network together. That's what I was there for.
Okay. So when you get there, you guys pull up. Was you guys inside the building prior to the thing that to the altercation that we seen online, or was you guys met in the parking lot or wherever you guys was met at? Tell us what happened. Tell us, because the people want to know. This ain't something I want to know.
Check it out, right? What makes it so crazy is I get the call. It's on the 26th. Let's get the call. I get the call from Canada. We're supposed to be at No Jump at 4:30. Ironically, you know, I'm in a different area, so it's gonna take me a little time to get there. So as I'm approaching, you know, I'm getting a call from Loose Cannon. Are you close? Are you there? Are you there? So I'm like, man, I'll be there in a second. You know what I mean? I'm coming from a different area. So as I'm saying that, I'm telling you, we get there, we pull up. I'm actually be there. I'm actually wait outside for a second. I guess the show was over. So I introduced myself to Adam. as Jay Reed. Came back to, we shook hands. We sat right there and our video recorded. Adam know who I am. I'm trying to understand how we in this situation. Well, I'm gonna get to that in a second. But let me go ahead and say this, man. I walked into the building. You see what I'm saying? Because for a second, I'm outside, but I'm thinking, man, this is my boy right here. Why do I need to be outside? Let me go up inside and introduce myself. You know, to make sure everybody up in there is straight. As I'm coming in, man, I see Loose, I see Wack right in front of me. But at the same time, I do see 15 gentlemen there. It don't throw me off because as a black man, I'm not scared. I walk in because I'm handling business. There's no reason for me to be a threat to anybody. As you can see, I don't have nothing on me. I'm not armed up. It's just me and my partner who also do things for the community. This man is right here is an advocate for where he come from. This man did several moons, you understand, under that calendar. That man is a leader in his community. He's out there reaching out to others, and he don't do nothing but preach positive up in there. So that's why I brought that gentleman around, so they can show that. I mean, for anybody that see how I move around, man, I do those things to throw no threat. So we walk in the building, I meet Loose Cannon, I shake his hand, and I see Wack right there. And as we conversing, you know, they just decided to say, let's go outside. I don't know for what reason. I thought it was just me and Wack at the time gonna be walking out, you know, because we had some business to attend to when it came to Dash Network. So we get to walking outside as we speaking, you know, as we get to speaking, you know, I'm looking at Loose Cannon because I'm trying to figure out, you know, what's the motive of me being in this situation. So Loose Cannon gets to talking about the spreadsheet that they want to see from Mozzie about the Dash Network. Now, this is something we've been going back and forth about for the last few months. And, you know, this is me trying to learn how to get up into the network game as opposed to me dealing with the music game. You know, so I'm learning about the subscribers. So we were stuck on the issue about 80,000 subscribers that Dash Network has. So it was an issue. It was a situation upon seeing the spreadsheet. Now, we wanted to see the spreadsheet because we wanted to see how these 80K followers are still there on this site. Now, me bringing the situation of hand, I'm the front runner. I'm the connection. So I don't feel no type of weight about me being there because this is business. So as me and Loose begin to speak, he says, hey, Jay Reed, see, this is where we have a situation where we need to see the spreadsheet for the network. As he began to say that, he calls Wack over there and Wack begins to speak. Wack gets to showing me like, hey, man, you know, this is not what we're asking for. We need to go ahead and get that out. And as I get to looking, man, it just, and Rock, when I tell you this, man, it throws me all off guard because I wasn't aware at all. Next thing you know, I'm getting punched up in the face and it just goes crazy at that point, as y'all can see. Just totally threw me off guard, man, because I'm thinking in my head, this is my brother. This is somebody I talk to and I converse with weekly. Hit him with the top of the AM. And if anybody know me, I hit everybody the same way. Top of the AM, he hits back. Grand Rising, Ken, he do the same thing. We go back. We got love for each other. At this point, I'm thinking. So that's why I'm threw off. I'm not throwing no punches, my hands in my pocket. And, you know, what gets me is that, you know, they play all day in this situation. They got this, you know, this, you know, they got this white situation, this white man that's going around and calling them B words and playing with their oodles and noodles and stuff like that. And, you know, ain't nothing happening there.
Wait. You're not going to just pack. What is oodles or noodles? A lot of people out there don't know what oodles, noodles. What is oodles and noodles?
Man, I'm talking about playing with the ones and twos, man. I'm talking about, I guess we talking about your Peter, your butter. I don't know what nobody, but we don't play games like that. So we don't do the same play games. Anybody that's into that, all fine with me, man.
Excuse me?
He talking about Adam 22. Yeah, he talking about Adam 22, the Oodle and Noodle.
Pardon me, nigga. What the fuck did you just say, nigga? Hey, niggas tweaking, bro.
That's it. Hey, man. They tweaked out when they beat this dude up, dog, and his home. I don't know what they.
Bald head nigga in the white.
This them right.
Not right.
This him right here. It wasn't. He wasn't no fat bald head nigga. It was this nigga right here. He just looked. It just looked it like. It just looked it like that from I guess how the camera angle look or whatever. I'm gonna show the. I'm gonna show the video or not show the video, but I'm gonna show some steel frames. Maybe I can get the steel ones off.
Damn, so Wax slimed them out for real type shit.
And he still don't know why. Wack is a grimy nigga. Yeah, Wack a grimy nigga. Loose Cannon a grimy nigga. He's starting to come off like too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They ain't even gonna let me show this shit on here. Hell no. It's too graphic.
Yeah, hell no.
Yeah. It's too graphic. Niggas got pistols out, all type of shit. Yeah, it's
just go to do your thing. But what I'm saying is, you know, as we Africans and brothers, man, I would think that, man, you know, we would have had a lot more compassion, knowing the things that I do in the community. I'm not here to cause no ruckus. I don't want to be on nobody's front page. But since we're here, you know, I got to get this out because it's more important to me that I have to do this for my kids and for my family. You know what I mean? For my kids to wake up and my mom see this and, you know, my family members seeing this, you know, it's tragic. It's a tragedy. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to wake up and be viral for this type of mess. And unfortunately, it happened at No Jumper. And that's the thing that get me, because I'm trying to think like, man, where's the safety that come in at it? You know, people probably wondering like what happens next. Hey, all I can say is this, man. You know, you got to stay tuned because I've been told not to talk about certain situations. And, you know, that's just from a legal perspective. Maybe, you know, maybe I shouldn't do. Maybe, you know, I don't know. But I'm going to tell you what, you know, these type of things just can't be allowed, man. I was looking for a little bit more help. You know what I mean? A little bit, you know, more safety when it comes around there, man. You know, I'm just confused of how I even went down, right?
Not to cut you off, I want to ask you this. In the midst of all this happened, you did say that Adam was there, right?
Man, I shook Adam's hand as he's walking out the door. Correct.
As he's walking out the door, is he leaving or is he there as this is going on? Because this is what I want to know. Was this after hours? Because it seemed like you guys was out there. You know, it seemed like it was late, like it was after hours. I don't know what time they closed up there, but was security there? So you basically saying that when you got into this altercation, you got no help from the security. Is that correct?
That's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to say what was Adam there. I'm gonna tell you right now. After I done got hit, man, I don't know who was there. You know, I just know at that point in time, it's about making sure I get home to my kids, man. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be a tough guy. I never played to be, but I just do knowing those type of situations because I didn't even know if the people that was behind it was security. So you see what I'm saying? So I'm really oblivious to those situations. When I'm telling you I walked into a lion's den and didn't know I was about to get ate like that, man, it was a cold situation. You know what I mean? And I wouldn't wish that up on nobody. And the thing about, you know, I want to get this straight. And I want to say this with much respect. Understand what I'm saying? I don't know Harry O, bro. Please do not tie me to that or any situation that has. I do not know Harry O respectfully. All respect to that man. All respect to that man. What he's been through. I don't know that man from a can of paint. I'm gonna just be real with you.
Yeah, because there was allegations that you guys are a part of Harry O's security team. I've seen that online as well.
Right. Hold on. Right. Security team.
Yeah, they say that.
Man, have you seen that talk on right?
Right.
Come on, man. Yeah. Man, I'm 5'7", man. I weigh about $160. Right. You know what I mean? Don't get it twisted, man. Look, I can't go with that narrative.
Okay. So who was your friend, man? Tell us more about this guy. They say he's a preacher. And also I heard you guys got stripped down naked out there. So I don't know if that's true. So you let us know, man. The people want to know what's going on, man.
Unfortunately, man, I'm gonna just say it like this. The gentleman I was with is an older gentleman of mine, is a mentor, somebody I look up to. He's out there in the IE area. He's does a lot in the community. What he does, you know, he mentors to the youth. You know, somebody that I looked up to. You know what I mean? I thought it'd be a good asset to bring around. You know what I mean? For good situations, good talking. You know what I mean? To not even play a part in the politics and games, stuff like that. He can bring. You know, like I try to tell people. You know, the IE is the biggest county in the world. You know what I mean? For people that don't.
Yeah, don't back up about shit he talking about.
Let me say one thing.
We just wanted to get to the fight, my brother. It's all too good.
What did he do to make them niggas that mad? He acting like he ain't do nothing, though. That's why I can't believe the shit he's saying. We live in a real world, my nigga. Now, niggas is fucked up. They do fucked up shit. But what did you do, nigga? And why you get your mans fucked up? Your preacher, homie.
Yeah. That's the only part of this to where I'm agreeing with you, Bank. As I'm listening to him explain, he's saying a lot without saying nothing. Like them niggas ain't just did this to you for just doing it to you. So whatever it is, whether if it's some past shit,
I think the friend, since she had pastor, I think he was touching kids, man.
Damn.
You think what? What he say?
The you know Reed, right? His nigga, he was a pastor. So
yeah,
I think he was.
That's what they saying.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a leap. That's like the greatest bound ever. Like how you get there from that though.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel you though, but I just don't know, nigga.
I don't know, right? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. They claim they trying to hit Nicki Minaj with an arrest warrant. I doubt that shit happened. That shit just some news. That's just some news to get motherfuckers amped up. They ain't finna fuck with that lady.
What she supposedly did?
Slapped her ex-manager or some shit.
What's the statute of limitations on ass whooping?
Huh?
Said, what's the statute of limitations on ass whooping?
I don't know, 7 years, maybe. Something like that. Yeah, 7-year retribution.
That's damn near a long time for real. What the fuck?
Hey, it is. Motherfucker got 7 years to come back on you for that ass whooping. Motherfuckers got 7 years to come back on that ass whooping. All right, we go hear what Loose Cannon got to say. Maybe he can give us some insight on this bullshit instead of this other bald head ass nigga sitting up here just lying, giving us what the fuck he think or some shit. Let's hear it.
I know y'all thinking about the footage that's going around. What happened at No Jumper? Y'all have to understand this, right? I don't run fake plays. I don't run the imaginary content that y'all be thinking that somebody's gonna just run and try to set somebody up and pay somebody to take a whooping. It don't work like that with me. I'm raw, I'm authentic, I'm real. I am sometimes too real. See, when y'all be cloud chasing and acting like y'all really want a problem, I'm gonna give it to you. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna give it to you. Sweetie! Sweetie! This is what happens when people cloud chase. So let's go from the beginning. We were doing the Adam and Wax show. Adam is leaving the building. Adam FaceTime Wack. Hey, Wack, it's two people that's, wandering around the parking lot. You know who they are? And Wack was like, no, I don't know who they are. So I'm like, oh, I don't know, but let me go out and holler at them. So I walk out, right? I walk out with the dude, and he was like, man, I got a problem with Wack. I'm like, you got a problem with Wack about what? Yeah, I just got a problem with him. I'm like, you do? So I call Wack over there. Wack, come over here. Dude was like, man, you running this type of content and stuff like that. And Wack was like, what content? Wack pulled out his phone. Once Wack pulled out the phone, he was like, oh, this content? And then the dude was like, everything is not content. I say, you right. So y'all see the results. Smack. Let's get to it, right? So how far do y'all expect me to go if somebody's cloud chasing? I want to really understand this, right? Understand your mental, right? Because if me and Wack was on the other foot, y'all be saying, oh, this is what they get. This is what they got. They cloud chasing. They thought they was untouchable and stuff. But then when it goes the way it's going to go, oh, it's fake. It's a fake play. This is fake. How? Why? Because y'all wouldn't have the heart to do it, or I told you, I was big useless enforcer. I kept him safe. I kept a lot of people safe. They're at home. It's like, I don't seem like I'm the toughest. Y'all be saying like, he don't look like a killer, but what a killer look like? Because I stand on everything I say. Because I'm not a marshmallow, sugar plum, soft sugar cookie, mayonnaise, yogurt, cottage cheese. Soft. This is what they are. They are Hawaiian rolls, soft. They not like that. A peeled banana, soft. A peeled orange, soft. See, it be maple leaf with them. So I'm gonna show you a little clip. But you have to really understand, I can't show you everything because everything is not meant to show. But it shows you enough to let y'all understand, keep playing with me. Keep playing with Whack. Keep playing with 600. Listen.
Need to do that. But I done got 10 phone calls. Y'all some sick people, man. We got this dude who all of a sudden he crying on Rick Rock. You crying like you a victim. Now you ain't no victim. Come up there playing. You come up there talking about Adams a culture vulture. He be violating black people and talking. Why you know for it? Listen, man, I like tuned you out. I tuned you out. I think you from the community. I don't listen, bro. We don't give a fuck about your threats. Understand this. That goes both ways. Because when we done, you're going to pay these attorney fees and it's slander on that side too. So we ain't come with your threats. Do what you going to do. Whatever. Do what you're going to do. This is how No Jumper works for the world. Okay. First of all, you have to be booked. Second of all, No Jumper parking is in the front of No Jumper. The back is the building next door, which is a prop type of moving type of company.
Can we stop with the self-care week? Like, what if we did adult?
All right. That's why you see us parked. You would see the cars parked on the wall of No Jumper. Right? Listen, brother. To all y'all sick. First, it was a pastor. You had Aunt Hefe. I don't know Aunt. Got in some views from him. I don't care. Put up a picture of an old man that was obviously wasn't that man. Y'all ran with that was a pastor. Now, because you can't run with the pastor narrative, I guess to discredit Loose or whatever, now it's Whack. What, are y'all okay? Now it's Whack. So, dude is threatening to sue me because I got stomped out. Hey, listen, bro, that's on dude for bringing somebody up there, bro. I don't know you, bro. Y'all go to the 100 side replays or go check out Ray Gibbs TV, Clubhouse Shenanigans, Clubhouse TV, Clubhouse 101, and it's another one, my man Dale. I got The Answer. Or check out The Answer, and you will hear I called Dash this morning because I was confused when I heard the Rick Rock interview of him saying he came up there to do a Dash Network 100 ENT deal. Little guy, my deal's been done. I deal with the owner of Dash. He don't know you like that. You have no contract. He don't pay you. You don't work for him. I called Travis Ford. Okay? The owner of Dash was supposed to meet me at No Jumper so I can bring together what I want him to do with Adam as a collective. He canceled at 2:30 per my text is on my phone. At that time, I called Travis Ford and said, yo, he just canceled. There's no need for you to come up there. So let's kill the narrative that we wanted to do something. Because we wanted to do something, why would I call Travis and tell him not to come up there? I mean, yo, man, that, like, y'all sick. Like, I don't know if some of y'all slow and some of y'all just don't get it. But, like, come on, man, we got to do better. We have to do better. Okay, then they ask you, well, did you shake Adam's hand going into the building or coming out? Adam left. I didn't know it was people in the back parking lot until Adam called and said, yo, it's two dudes lurking in the back parking lot. Hey, bro, I don't know you like that, bro. I had a dinner meeting with 𝘾𝙎𝙕 Network, him and his wife. I'm back. There we go. So listen. So we got this bozo, right? And I'm sitting here listening to this, and I'm glad he did the interview. I'm glad you did it. I'm glad you did it. You got to be the dumb in the world. You keep saying that people told us not to talk, but you talk. Great. Because now you got to stand on what you said. I don't know you. Sorry. Listen, I am a public figure. I am a guy that get threats. The world knows this all day, every day. You said that Wack told you to come up there. I called you. I sent you text messages. So now you got to provide that. You got to provide that now. Now you got to show that Wack told you to come up here. Because see, once you start lying, it kills your credibility and it's letting us know that you had a plot. I don't know you, bro. Anybody know I don't leave my people sitting outside in the cold. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not gonna leave you outside in the cold if I know you coming in for me. And everybody know I got a rule. If you ain't there when I get there, coming in. You are. You not gonna disrupt my day, my pace of business, because you on your time.
Well, that answers all of that bullshit right there. Seemed like he just basically said nigga was looking for clout. And that's what it kind of sound like. Oh, that's Jay Reed. I don't know, man. I don't know if nigga beat up a pastor, beat up Wack one. Wack saying it's all cap. And from the look at how Wack was looking, it don't look like he got beat up or stomped out.
No, for real. Not if he was the nigga in the video. Shit.
Yeah, that nigga in that video got threaded, boy. They threaded him like a needle, boy.
Hey, threaded is now been added to the fucking list. Hey, I ain't know I needed that bitch.
Hey, he got sold. He got sold up. He got threaded. He sold you right up, boy. Put you in a nice suit, nigga.
Very untrim of that nigga though. That's what's funny.
Yeah. It's very untrim to get your ass beat. Then try to double back with the fake story, Sue. If that's what's going on, man, it's over with.
You see, that's why we knew it was fake, because he never said what he did. Like, it's real life shit.
Right. You just kept saying, man, I don't even know why they got down like that. Nigga, what? We live in the real world, brother. You know something, nigga. Ain't nobody just not knowing nothing, nigga. You know something. But hey, it is what it is, what the fuck it is. I'll tell you that much. Speaking of is what it is, and lame nigga activity, man. Drake. Y'all heard this new Drake supposed freestyle cell phone footage that they done found?
Yup.
This and LeBron. You heard that shit, 𝘾𝐼𝙎𝙃? Oh yeah, it's called Fighting Irish.
Not this nigga St. Mary. This nigga trip.
Yeah. He on there talking about I thought we was brothers and all this. Drake, stop, man. Stop. It's basically a diss song to LeBron because LeBron was rocking with Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? Dancing to the music, all of that shit. Like, dog, Drake, I'm gonna tell you like this, my brother. You just keep making the worst white people decisions. And this ain't to diss white people, but this just to show that, bro, you really don't know how to move out here. You ain't like your real nigga faculties are not activated. To sue for one, and to sue for what you sue for one, is just egregious. Now, you got the nigga that then basically beat you into submission in a rap battle. This nigga then double back with another album. He on there steady shooting at niggas. And the best you could do is write a diss song to LeBron. On there crying.
That kind of showed a nigga damn near probably wasn't never making his own decisions. That's them niggas they got running this shit, telling this nigga to do that. He like, hey, but wait, I don't know.
Nah, man, I'm just. Now that he get to make his own decisions, you get to see. Now, I'm trying to tell you, when you the biggest artist, bang, it's just like anything else. When you the top football player and all of that, you get the #1 amenities. So it's anybody who come get that spot, they had to grind it out a little bit harder than the person at #1 because they getting everything. The best of the best. Now, when you ain't getting the best of the best and you got to show some of your own decision making, all the shit he been doing since he ain't been quote unquote #1 and been ass. You released 100 gigs of music. Ain't nobody talking about none of that shit. You sued. You thought that was gonna get you props. Niggas is like, boy, that's weak. Now you on it. Now you done dropped a new freestyle, and we like, yes, finally, he finna come back at Kendrick, and you dissing LeBron, nigga.
Suing is crazy though. Over a diss track though, over freedom of speech is crazy.
Come on, man.
Especially when you a known diddler on camera doing it though.
Come on, man.
Like, come on, man.
Like, I don't get this nigga. I get it because I semi grew up around white people being on the Air Force base and all that. So I know certain things when I see it. That's why I'm saying I don't get this nigga. Like, I knew black people who, you know what I'm saying, was mixed and they was more tapped in with their white people side that was like that. But I never known none who can like assimilate, like fake it. Like they too tapped in with the white side. This nigga been faking it good. He's a good ass actor. Now you got Joey Badass jumping out the blue, dissing Kendrick Lamar. A nigga ain't nobody heard rapping I don't know how many years.
You said Boosie? No, I'm talking shit.
Same difference. Same difference. Same difference, man. Joey Badass, New York rapper. You probably heard of him, but don't know who the fuck he is. He be on that Power show, one of them power TV shows, acting.
You said Jay Electronica? No, I'm talking shit.
One of them. Nah, he from New Orleans. But
Really?
one of them type of, yeah, Jay Electronica from the NO. That's a New Orleans nigga. You would think he a New York nigga, but he's a New Orleans nigga. For sure. He got baby by Erykah Badu too.
Carrying a baby mama with like 4 niggas is crazy.
Man, look. That's why.
Was that a slight nigga glitch though? Are we walking into niggas?
No, it ain't a slight. That's not a slight nigga glitch because when you think about the industry, bro, it's the same coochie. Everybody deal with. Think about this. Lil Wayne's got a baby by Lauren London, right? Lauren London got a baby by Nipsey Hussle. So that means Nipsey Hussle's son and Lil Wayne's son is brothers. So then Lil Wayne got a son, another child by, what's that girl name? Not Christina Milian, or one of them little R&B singers from back in the day. And so do The Dream. So Lil Wayne got a sons that's brothers. One of the sons is by The Dream and the other son by Lil Wayne. You feel what I'm saying? These niggas gonna grow up and just, you know what I'm saying? They mamas put their coochie out there. It just is what it is. Industry.
This nigga Russell Wilson got kids with Sierra and Future. Like,
see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's crazy.
You're part of the industry. Most of the NFL, NBA, all of that shit. Shit. It ain't no different. Them NBA niggas, them NBA hoes, they go from one NBA player to the next. Motherfucker be Michael Jordan one baby and motherfucker Kobe Bryant the next baby. Like, that's how they do it. Like, ain't no different. If you go pimp your pussy out, pimp it out to the highest bidder, I guess.
Yep.
Can't be mad at that. Can't be mad at that. Mm-hmm. What's the bias? New York got a problem with the West Coast, bad. I don't know if it's off that still mad off that Biggie and Tupac shit. But it ain't like whenever a West Coast nigga start to get to the top, boy, New York start coming out being mad. All them niggas mad right now. And Drake wasn't even from New York, but they taking that loss to the heart.
I just think Cali got the better like culture in New York when it comes to just the way of living. Shit. That's why they shit always slap harder. New York is like too structured. Like that shit is like it's industrialized. Everything. Even the music, them niggas want how many bars and metaphors you got, nigga? How many similes can you put in this rhyme? I'm trying to listen to some good music, nigga. I ain't giving a fuck about that type.
I don't even think that's the issue, man. Because at one point in time, New York was making good music. When music became regional, New York didn't know how to take their sound and keep it up to date with everybody else. Like Midwest, right? In the Midwest, it's a certain sound. And if you go to different places in the Midwest, they got their own sound. You feel what I'm saying? Ohio niggas got a sound. Cincinnati sound completely different from Cleveland. You feel me? Detroit sound different from St. Louis and Chicago. Like, motherfuckers got their own sound. You go to the South, it's the same thing. It's a Southern sound, but Texas different from Louisiana and from Georgia, Florida, Alabama, Memphis, Tennessee. Same thing with the West Coast. They got their own sound. And they kept updating their sound, meaning that if the trap was the sound at one point in the South, it didn't update it, but it's still a South sound. You feel what I'm saying? If that shit NWA and Snoop and Dre was doing was the sound out West, it didn't update it, but it's still a West Coast sound. With the Midwest, it's the same thing. Everything that is updated in New York, then been everybody else sound. They ain't kept their own sound.
No, you on point with that though.
50 Cent is all they biggest artists that you can name that came out that shit off somebody else's sound. 50 Cent went to the West Coast. Nicki Minaj went to the South. If you talk about
Rocky, like that nigga make like Houston type music.
Right. He make like Houston, Memphis type of music. You feel me?
Yeah.
Anytime New York niggas get to talk about, oh yeah, we run shit. What they gonna say? Jay-Z, nah, nigga, that's 30 years ago. Now, y'all ain't paying attention to this. Like they stuck in a time warp. Like you got to tap them niggas on the head. Like, sir, that's 30 years ago. You know how much shit didn't happen between y'all still. That's like still celebrating the 85 Bears, nigga.
Facts.
Niggas need rings now. Motherfuckers done run too many rings between 85 and now for niggas still be talking about that shit. I get it. That the greatest team defense ever. I get it, but fuck that. That was 85. Niggas ain't did shit. Griselda holding it down, true. But ain't nobody else taking that sound and updating it. The sound in New York that dominate now is the Chicago niggas created. And London niggas. They took London niggas beats and rapping Chicago drill shit over it.
Stealing from the UK is crazy though. Like,
I mean, low key, when it comes to fashion, UK got it on the drip. I'm not even gonna lie, Bank. If you go to the UK and see like the shit that like the suits they put together over there, or like the Nike shit they got over there, and the suits and the look jogging fits and the type of text they got, nah, that shit come from over there. UK high fashion than a motherfucker.
I can believe that though.
For real though.
Think about it. One of the freshest niggas in the rap game when it first started in New York was Slick Rick. That's a UK nigga.
That nigga had an eye patch?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And that was the nigga everybody said had. You say what?
What's wrong with the iPad, bro?
I was just trying to make sure I knew who he was talking about for real.
Yeah, he was just trying to make sure he knew who Slick Rick was. Yeah, Slick Rick had the eye patch. Yep. He was a
Stop
London
getting him
nigga.
and Pastor Troy mixed up.
Hell nah.
To get Slick Rick and Pastor Troy mixed up is diabolical. Mm-hmm. I nigga Jay-Z spent a couple years over there in the UK back in the 80s. A lot of them niggas from New York. That New York to UK connection been big for a while now. You know, New York is super international. So them niggas been, you know, getting passports, going to the UK, going to different France, all that shit.
New York's a mix of everything.
Motherfuckers might have family over there, all of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Also 21 Savage shit.
Oh God.
That nigga Rocket is crazy. He said the Queen had good neck. That's crazy.
Probably did though, for real. Imagine getting ate up by the Queen though. Like, I'm that nigga, boy. What you talking about?
I would feel so powerful.
Oh. And you know it's gonna be in one of them rooms with a robe on or some fly. You gonna be in some throne room ass shit, yeah.
Nigga said Sir Axelrod.
Yeah, Axelrod. It's crazy. Getting ate up by the Queen, then she getting united. Like you go through that little knighting process where you become like Sir Bobby Knight. Yeah, that's gonna be it right there.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Guards listening to everything. Guards listening to everything. Can't even do nothing about it. They just gotta
Them
stand
niggas
there.
probably be slick hating though, hating ass nigga. Boy.
Oh yeah, you a die up in there. That's why Meghan Markle was like, "Get me the fuck up out of here. They trying to poison me." Yeah, they go let. Yeah, okay. This your new peoples. All right.
This was you hanging with.
Motherfucker won't make it up out that castle. They'll be like, it was a tragic accident in the castle of England today. Motherfucker fell 30 stories from the top of the building.
It's crazy. 30 stories is crazy.
I'm trying to tell you.
The farrier said he ain't never seen the Queen young. You don't want to see her young. You gotta learn from Rockefeller, nigga.
Yeah.
You get as long as you get 3% of her trust, nigga.
I ain't gonna lie. Queen, yeah, you gotta do rule Rockefeller. You do gotta listen. Bank just gave us the glitch code. Black men, we gotta stop going after the good-looking white women. You gotta knock a old trust fund white granny down. That's the new motto going forward for 2025. Your old lady will respect you for that. Trust me. You won't get no. She gonna help you get it off. She gonna help you get it off. And pipe her to death. Make sure she sign everything that you need her to sign. You know what I'm saying? The reverse What's old Nicole? Whatever her name is, I forgot. But she was one of them ones that got in with them 80-year-old white men, nigga, and got the whole shit. They family was pissed.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
That shit happened to Jennifer Lawrence while she was alive.
Dang.
You heard about that?
Which one? The Jennifer Lawrence, the actress?
Yeah, the mama on everything.
What?
Or
What
the
happened?
auntie.
How the fuck that happened?
You ain't heard she was suing like her trainer? She was paying that nigga hella bread. He was cracking her loose.
Damn, I ain't know that.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh, you talking about Jennifer Lewis, the old black lady.
Lewis?
Yeah, Jennifer Lewis. Yeah, the old black lady, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, yeah. Got her freaky ass always fucking up. Fuck her. Jennifer Lewis, listen. Sidebar. But it can become a main dish if it need to.
Oh, shit.
Black hoes done been out here on the internet tripping for like the past 2 months.
No, for real. Damn.
Fucking tripping.
Though. It's been bad.
I ain't talking about black women, so if you get offended by me saying black hoes been out here tripping, you might be one of them. Black hoes done been out here on the internet fucking losing. They saying any fucking thing. Bitches getting on the internet talking, this bitch Jennifer Lewis, that's why black men, I'm so mad at them. Kamala should have been the president. Bitch, the fucking over 75% of black men voted for fucking Kamala. Fuck is you talking about? White women and white men voted Trump into power. Case closed. Don't be so fucking mad, Jennifer Lewis, or any of these other black women that just want to get rid of black men and all this old stupid ass shit. And you're dumb. I'ma just go get with a white man. No, you not. They don't want you. They don't want you. You just gotta do that. You ain't gotta say that. You gotta go do that. God damn, all these, it's the old hoes too that done use they coochie up frivolously through life. They might have had the bag in hand and fucked it up again from overuse of the coochie. That's your fault. That's why it's an epidemic of 50 and 60-year-old bank. I'm on the internet now, bro. I swear to God. Now, I had to change my algorithm. Because I'm like, ain't no more, like, why in the big booty bitches algorithm now ain't nothing? It's old ass women popping up. 50-year-old granny bitches. Why the fuck is your granny out here thirst trapping, nigga?
Hey, no, for real. Like, you don't see nothing but that. Like, even if you just cooking, you gotta cook and shake your ass with the plate.
Right.
Like, I'm selling two types
right.
of meals.
Why the fuck your auntie out here with this little ass shit on, nigga? Lady on this bitch, I'm 70, I still got it. No, the fuck you don't. Yo, coochie, woe the fuck out. You a granny. Go make some biscuits or something. This all you got is ass at 70? Man, we cooked. And by we, I mean y'all, because I ain't a part of that we. Fuck that.
No, for real.
I don't even accept them. I don't even accept that as part of the lineage. What? Never. 400. Niggas a loop. Man, that's my nigga right there. 400. No. Nigga, can you imagine 400? Your granny with her ass out?
Imagine you got grown kids though. Like, and then you follow them online and it's like, this is just my business. I'm just running my business. Don't worry about this.
Right.
What the fuck? What example are we setting here?
This nigga Rocket is funny as hell. He say 70 coochie smell like hard salami. That's a bar, nigga. Hard salami. Deli meat. Once your coochie turned into deli meat, that is a fact, man. Put that shit, wrap that shit up and put it in the freezer, Granny. For real. Man, that's right. Put her in a home. She out here trying to show ass. Granny, your ass, you done went mental. Mothballs. That's right. That's supposed to be Granny. Not the new Granny. The new Granny out here in coochie cutter bodysuit shit. Shaking her ass with a soul food plate. Man, we gotta, man. I ain't even saying to say we gotta do better. Keep doing you. Keep doing you. If that's what the fuck y'all want to do, keep doing y'all. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Straight up. I'm finna show you. I'm finna show you something to show you exactly what I'm talking about. Exactly what the fuck I've been talking about. Y'all like, share, subscribe to this bullshit we got going on this motherfucker today. Goddamn it. Where this goddamn video? Here we go.
Space that I know he's gonna. I've only known this young man 24 hours, and there's no way in the world, just reading his space, that I know he's gonna allow a man to abuse a woman in his presence.
She doesn't think about me that way. She doesn't.
Well,
because I
then
just
you
saw
don't
him
need
playing
to be
basketball and going on dates
so
together.
What?
And
Mind your business. You say that you don't see the man that your son is. So I'm asking you, since this is not a demonstration of a man, you need to tell me what man you're using to measure him with. Which one?
My idea.
Which is your idea.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is that the idea you trained him up to be?
No.
Oh. So how in the blazing bejesus are you holding him accountable to a standard that you didn't teach him, his father didn't give him, he don't even know what it is, and yet as his mother, you sit in his face and tell him you don't respect him as a man? Tell me how that works. Help me.
Like I said, it was events. It wasn't just.
I'm talking
and
about
it's
one
also
thing.
how he treats me.
Yeah, but I'm
don't
talking.
respect me
Hello.
as a mom, and so-
You see, you are a provocative victim. You provoke stuff, and then when you start being held accountable for it, then you start twisting and turning and making the other person wrong. Look at me, Ma. Look at me. Look at me. You just sat here and told your son, who ain't got a needle in his arm, who I'm assuming pays his own rent. He's married to a registered nurse. He's got 3 baby boys. And you just sat here in his face and said, I don't respect him as a man.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't think to consider what that does to his heart, to his soul, to his spirit.
I'm sure that's hurtful.
And you okay with that?
And it's hurtful for the things that he says.
But there you go. You're doing it. You're doing it right now. You're doing it right now.
Because it's
I'm
like-
holding you accountable and you spinning. You're spinning your web. You're
can't
trying to
say
get away.
nothing when it
You're
comes
trying to
to
get
just-
away. Tell me, just here's the question. Just answer it. We'll get back to that other stuff later. Tell me.
Forgive me. I respect him. He's a wonderful man.
Do you understand that your mouth, your voice, your words are connected to the coils in his heart, to the valves in his heart? He can't help but love you. And every time you dishonor that love, you chip a piece of it, chip a piece of it. This is why in our culture as Black people, when the boys turn a certain age, the men come and get him and take him away from the mother because she can emotionally manipulate him. But since we don't live in our culture no more, we say what we want to say, do what we want to say. We tear our men down and then wonder why they don't make good husbands and fathers. Mothers destroy sons. His mother can speak to him in certain ways that destroy him in ways that can never be repaired.
Do you have any other children?
Jesus. That nigga Rocket has said, can you imagine telling her something while you smash?
Which one? You talking about Ayana? Hey, that's crazy though. Either one.
Lord. Either one. It don't matter. That's funny as hell. Look, then that's what you got. That's all you got to say, homie. Little Vienna sausages. Hold on real quick. Who we got on the line? I have to call that nigga back. Can y'all hear me? Mic check. 1 2 1 2.
Hell yeah.
Okay. All right, say less.
She cooked that bitch though. She had to.
Cook ain't the word.
They've been coming at her too crazy for not doing it.
Cause she it's just like old girl who did the dating show that now is the fake female Kevin Samuels. You know, she thought she could take over Kevin Samuels shit because he was being too harsh on the women. But what she figured out is that all these motherfucking hoes out here got standards that's unbelievable. Most of y'all are not the one. And and I'm saying the one in whatever fantasy you done created in your head. That's why it's fucked up out here, man. Men and women live in a fantasy world in their mind.
Yeah, niggas be online too much. That's when you lack perception of the real world and shit.
All of these made up ass people, filtered out ass people.
Like, even, like, we could keep it simple. Like, a nigga like me not finna post a trade that loses because, number one, don't nobody want to see you not make money. It shows your incompetence. Then, number two, it just don't do as good when it look like, yeah, this nigga just hit for whatever amount in 2 minutes. Like, come on, man. Nigga not gonna post them L's, but they only gonna show you the good shit.
Of course. Of course, because that's everybody, man. That's damn near everybody when it comes to the internet, because that's what it's for, the highlights. It's for you to know that it's for you to have watched the game, though. But if you ain't cognitive enough to know that most of the internet, 99% of this shit is just the highlights, you can't vouch for none of this shit. You don't know what the fuck going on with these people. Just live your life, man. Just live your life. It's so much shit I'm looking at on this motherfucking it's too much. It's too much. This person got killed. That person got killed. I'm on this website right now, man. It's like 80 people that just got killed. I don't even want to go through all this stupid ass news. It's too much random shit. I will do this though. I will read the manifesto of the nigga who blew up the shit, allegedly.
Did
you hear about that?
Or the nigga that drove the car?
I don't know which one this is. Is this the Tesla nigga or the nigga that drove the car? I don't know. This one of them niggas manifestos though, bro. And this finna be deep, y'all, so listen up. In case I do not make it to my decision point or onto the Mexican border, I'm sending this now. Please do not release this until January 1 and keep my identity private until then. First off, I am not under duress or hostile influence or control. My first car was a 2000 black Ford Mustang V6 for verification. What we have been seeing with drones is the operational use of gravic propulsion systems powered aircraft by most recently China in the East Coast, but throughout history, the US. Only we in China have this capability. Our OPCEN location for this activity in the box is below. China has been launching them from the Atlantic from submarines for years, but this activity recently has picked up. As of now, it is just a show of force, and they are using it similar to how they use the balloon for what they say for SIGNAR and ISR, which are also a part of the integrated comm systems. There are dozens of those balloons in the air at any given time. What is this word right here? The 50, what is because of the, I can't read this word. It said, what is because of the speed and stealth of these unmanned AC? They are the most dangerous threat to national security that has ever existed. They basically have an unlimited payload capacity and can park it over the WH, which I assume is White House if they want it. It's checkmate. USG needs to give the history of this. How are we employing it and weaponizing it? How China is employing them and what they way forward is. China is poised to attack anywhere in the East Coast. I've been followed for over a week now from likely Homeland or FBI, and they have been looking to move on me and are unlikely going to let me cross into Mexico, but won't because they know I am armed and I have a massive VBIED, whatever that is. I've been trying to maintain a very visible profile and have kept my phone, and they are definitely digitally tracking me. I have knowledge of this program and also war crimes that were covered up during airstrikes in Nimruz province, Afghanistan in 2019 by the administration, DOD, DEA, and CIA. I conducted targeting for these strikes over 125 buildings. 65 were struck because of the CIVCAS that killed hundreds of civilians in a single day. US FORA continued strikes after spotting civilians on initial ISR. It was supposed to take 6 minutes and scramble all aircraft in CENTCOM. The UN basically called these war crimes, but the administration made them disappear. I was part of that cover-up with the US FORA and agent redacted of the DEA. So I don't know if my abduction attempt is related to either. I work with GEN Miller's IO staff on this, General Miller's IO staff on this, as well as the response of, what the fuck is this? Bola Mulgrab, AOB 5 commander at the time, can validate this. You need to elevate this to the media so we avoid a world war, because this is a mutually assured destruction situation. For vetting, my LinkedIn is Matt Berg or Matthew Livelsberg, and active duty 18Z out of 1 through 10. My profile is public. I have an active TSSCI with UAP, USAP access. Matt Berg. Sunday service. Matt Berg is the one who, yeah, that's the Tesla truck. What do we say? I don't know. It's, hey. See, it got too real right there, didn't it?
Yeah, that's crazy. I really don't get what he was saying, kinda. I mean, I understand the Chinese stuff for sure. But I don't get why that made him crash out, though.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if he crashed out or if they crashed him out. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's why he said he was under duress or something.
That's what I'm saying. Because from what this manifesto saying, it sounds like he's saying I'm not crazy or a crash out. Like I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm in control. I got all my faculties. This what's going on. These people, I'm trying to get to the border. So if he was trying to crash out, that's if this manifesto is real. If he was trying to crash out, he wouldn't be trying to get to the border. Straight up. He said abduction. Yeah, he said they tried to abduct him. He said the drones that we've been seeing is some anti-gravitational shit that only them in China got.
So anti-gravity would be like a magnetic propulsion system type shit.
Yeah. Yep. That's the only way you can get that off.
The only way that I could see, and like, come on, man. These niggas trying to act like they got fucking warping technology.
No, I mean, I guess what it is that they done figured out some type of way, because they've been doing that magnetic levitation and all of that shit for a minute. They done probably figured out some way to keep that shit cold enough, like a shell around it, to keep whatever that's moving freely within that space or some shit like it.
Yeah. Cause they be using that liquid nitrogen shit.
Yeah, that liquid nitrogen shit. There you go.
Yeah.
So they done probably figured out a way to make something cold enough to, you know, keep it conducting. That way they can keep that levitation process. How they got it moving and all of that shit. You know, I mean, but in theory, it wouldn't necessarily have a sound or like a speed limit to it, because if you find some way to get this shit to be propelled, it's moving through like free space. That's where the quote unquote anti-gravity shit coming from. So it ain't nothing impeding it. It's damn near like its own little mini vacuum.
The only thing, and I don't know shit about shit, but the aerodynamics would be the only thing that it'll just have to be built a certain way still. Like, that shit ain't just gonna cut through the air like butter if it's built like a square. Like, come on, man.
It's all unmanned shit. That shit could be like a ball, a circle, you know what I'm saying, a sphere. It could be a drone. It could be drone shapes like what these people say they seeing. It's just able to move omnidirectional without no it don't need to slow down. You know what I'm saying? So when you see them things on that little liquid nitrogen and they got it going in a circle, right? And it's just moving in that perfect circle freely, and they tap it the other way and it just go the other way freely. You see what I'm saying? And then they tap it down and it go down. Like it don't got nothing impeding this movement. It ain't got to do no it don't necessarily got to slow down its speed to make them turns, especially if them shit's unmanned. Even the little unmanned drones motherfuckers got now with the propellers and shit, them motherfuckers, you just can't turn them at certain speeds. They're gonna give out.
Them bitches still fast as hell though.
Super fast. And they still do a lot of shit, but they got their limits. That's why the ones motherfuckers been sending up trying to catch these little new ones over there on the East Coast, they can't get nowhere near them. Every time they get close to them bitches jet off. There you go. It does kind of prove gravity is fake if it's but that's another thing. I ain't gonna.
I was thinking it, but yeah. Anti-gravity.
Yeah, that's like saying anti-air or anti-water. You know what I'm like? What's the what is that? I don't know what the opposite of air would be. No air. You know what I'm saying? But that still ain't really the opposite of air. That's just a condition of air being there and not being. Like, what's the opposite of air? There ain't no, you know what I'm saying? The anti-gravity shit. Like, okay, you turned the gravity off. I guess you could turn the air off too. Shit. Fuck it.
But even still, right, if you got technology that could turn off the gravity, then whatever that's inhibiting that action is what gravity is, because it's cutting, like it's negating, it's equal. Whatever it is equal to the shit you saying. Right.
It's a force of nature. I guess because you got like fire. What do they got that like can walk through anti-fire shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, take this thing and drop it in a motherfucking volcano magma, and fire can't destroy it because it's anti-fire, it's anti-heat, all of that.
Is there anything that's anti-fire though?
That's like, what I'm trying to figure out. That's what I'm saying. Like, to say anti-gravity, it's like we gotta go down a list of like shit. Anti-water, because think about it, the effects of water. Imagine building something that's like totally negate the effects of water.
But even still with stuff like that, like with fire and water, that's like a chemical reaction still though. So it's like I
Shit,
don't know.
technically, so is gravity. They just don't know what the reactions is.
No,
according to the theory of it, you know what I'm saying? It's a, you know, it's a force. So that means it gotta have some type of, you know what I'm saying? Something gotta be happening. Some type of reaction gotta be happening. It's like magnetism. You know what I'm saying? Magnetism is a force. I don't know. I'm gonna just lean with magnetism more than gravity, though. For me, for my sake, it's easier to understand. Gravity go down the rabbit hole or some. When you say anti-gravity, it's like that's still a way to get you away from, man, these motherfuckers using electricity and magnetism in a weird way. Y'all calling it anti-gravity, I get it, but what the fuck are y'all using to make the anti-gravity? It got to be magnets. Okay, they say time fabric is a space is material.
You said Gucci?
What if this whole time all the motherfucking things up there is that shit Terrence Howard created? The omnidirectional drone.
Hey, that's crazy though.
Cause dude was the linchpin. Whatever the fuck that nigga Terrence Howard had, that they was like, oh, this is interesting. Cause this could be able to fly this way and that way, and it wouldn't be. It could be that shit. Y'all ain't never seen that little freaky ass drone that nigga Terrence Howard had. The dude said it was some shit now. So I don't know. Terry might have been on to something. They might have been trying to silence him. We say that about everybody else.
Niggas call Terrence Howard Terry?
Yeah, Terry. That's funny as hell.
Hey, that's crazy, though. Sidebar. Nigga don't know you come up to you, call you Terry, though. That's low key like a little, you little bro and that nigga low key like.
Yeah, that is a fight. Uh-huh. Hold on, where that shit at? Let me show you this shit real quick. All right, Terrence Howard, nigga. We got you, nigga. Show this weak ass linchpin shit. I don't know. This might be the shit that motherfucker see flying around out there.
Is known all around the world. Face recognition, vocal recognition, all around the world. I've invented a new form of flight, tangential flight, the ability to fly around your own center of mass, something they've never been able to do. And you don't hear anything about it. And so now what I would love to do is invite Neil deGrasse and David Tong, or I want to show you linchpin.
Y'all see how that shit separate, come back together? I don't know now. I don't know. They say they got them bitches out there. Look, White man, the Terrence Howard linchpin competition. I don't need your weak ass music, my boy. Yeah, that might be what y'all see flying around out there. A bunch of the Terrence Howard machines with the instead of them little propellers, they got the anti-gravity electron magnetron shit up in there.
I ain't gonna lie, cuz that shit that white man was flying, that shit was flying like any old regular drone.
She was doing. Look, that's why I turned it off quick. I was like, yeah, this shit just that shit just doing circles, basically.
I was gonna be like, hey, at least they 3D printed that fucker. It wasn't that bad. That bitch wasn't doing shit though, for real. Damn.
Yeah, his shit was a looch pin. His shit wasn't a lynch pin. It was a looch pin. It wasn't all the way put together. Nice try though, white man.
Cleveland nigga though, man. Fuck,
gotta give it up for Cleveland. Facts. I agree. I think he got that shit off. I think that's what's up there flying around, them bitches. He might don't remember though. He might have seen that shit somewhere on a military base or some shit and think he making up some shit that he inventing, but really the military like, nigga, shut the fuck up. This is what we finna go attack the world with. Why he called it the linchpin? Come on, man. You know that's Memphis, Mike. No, that's Memphis pimping. Y'all see this shit right here, man. It's just ain't nothing but death on this shit. Every headline. Some bullshit. Depravity. I was Gunna's attorney, but I'm not speaking on his behalf. This long post is solely to set out the truth. Gunna did not cooperate and did nothing and said nothing to cause harm to Thug's case. He spent 8 months in jail and was released in December 2022 after entering an Alford plea. And I seen Gunna lately. He been in the gym. Gunna ready to knock one of you niggas out. So chill with all that snitch talk, little baby. Because if you bumping the cuz, I don't think you want the one-on-one fade. Tory Craig's alleged side chick is blasting him, claiming he was beating on Meg Thee Stallion the whole time. Jeff Banner, Aubrey Plaza husband, reportedly dies by suicide at age 47. 𝘾𝐼𝙎𝙃 crashes out on Twitter after criticism over praising R. Kelly's vivid lyricism. Yep. That's what's going on. Shocking video allegedly shows Florida teacher choking, slapping, and fighting an 11-year-old boy on field trip. Virginia hospital under fire after 7 babies found with unexplained fractures in NICU. Alabama woman allegedly guns down ex-husband, dumps his body at hospital on New Year's Day. Mother turns herself in after abandoning a newborn child in tote bag outside NYC building. Mass shooting, New York leaves at least 10 people injured. "2025 marks the start of a new era, a whole new generation of babies. Welcome to Generation Beta." Generation Beta. Woman accused of stealing someone's identity to teach at elementary school where she assaulted a special needs child. Organized nationwide criminal ring accused of stealing nearly $5 million worth of vehicles from Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport. California cops stunned after Rolls-Royce driver was busted with large quantity of weed and a spider monkey in a pink onesie riding shotgun. It's debatable. Your parents' enemies are not your enemies. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are. Georgia judge found dead in courtroom on what was supposed to be his last day on the job. Yep. Zev, what's good with it, my nigga?
Brother Bobby, what's good, brother? Happy Sunday, man.
Man, beautiful day, beautiful day, beautiful day. What's on your mind, my brother? If I don't like you, no one will like.
Brother, man, I'm just out here, man, trying to get shit done, man. I've been staying clean, man, trying to get off the weed so I can get with this company, this truck company. You know, man, just trying to elevate myself, man. You know what I mean? Trying to stay focused,
That's
man.
good, man. That's good, man. That's what you're supposed to do, man. Teacher sues school board after being fired for allegedly misusing sick leave to take her son to a concert. 12-year-old girl stabs father to death just hours after attempting to run away from home. Connecticut man faces multiple charges for allegedly killing a mother and her infant son over $400 she owed him for renting his car. A 15-month-old girl dies due to skull fractures after Ohio man allegedly slammed her on the floor because she wouldn't stop crying. Convicted killer who executed two women demands freedom after Biden spares him from death row. Royce Reed says her son was allegedly sexually assaulted by Dwight's brother for 5 years under Dwight Howard's care, and it was swept under the rug. "11 Illinois teenagers slapped with felony charges."
I got a question about that one.
Go ahead, whichever one.
So the White's, he's heterosexual now. He's a straight brother now. Because I remember them saying that he was a homosexual. You know what I mean? I don't have a problem with none of that. I'm just saying.
I don't remember him ever saying it, so I ain't gonna put nothing on that brother jacket that he ain't put on his own.
That's true, brother. That's fair. That's a fair way to. You're right, brother.
Unless he put it on his own jacket, I ain't gonna put it on his jacket. And I don't care. I don't care what niggas do when they be wrong. But what a motherfucker do to them shorties, I care about. That shit is true, Dwight. You foul. 11 Illinois teenagers slapped with felony charges for reportedly using dating apps to lure and beat men as part of a social media trend. Phoenix man kills ex-boyfriend in tragic love triangle, leaving victim's pregnant girlfriend without a partner and their unborn child without a father. You heard that right.
Look, right there, it said moral of the story, mind your business. You right, man. You right, Bobby.
I was getting gas. This lady was pumping gas without a jacket on. I noticed the dude in the car behind the steering wheel. I said, why the fuck he ain't pumping the gas? She said, who? I said, him in the car. She said, that's my mama. Moral of the story, mind your business. Mind your motherfucking business, because it is a lot of mamas that look like the daddies out here. Man confesses to setting fires at predominantly black church in Rhode Island, investigators say. Yep.
That's the argument. That's the debate the conscious community don't want to have.
What's that?
If the church done more financially for the community than they have, than the conscious community has.
If they done anything.
If they done anything.
Wow. Anything. Show me anything the conscious community has done. Or if the motherfucker can identify the conscious community. Don't nobody know what no motherfucking conscious community is.
What you saying? They just a whole bunch of grifters?
All of them. All of them.
I realized that because I peeped with like Sanchez. He got like 3 different flat Earth accounts. I'm like, wait, if you try to tell people the truth, why you need multiple accounts? You know what I mean? Shouldn't you just be able to use one account to get out to all your people and all? You know what I mean? The community, your specific community, what you're trying to teach and have as an understanding. You know what I mean? But hey, some people, they feel like they need multiple platforms, and you know what I mean? I'm like, I think it only takes one platform. You know what I mean? You don't really, if you outside, like you saying, you claiming you are, you don't really even need the platform. You just need to be outside. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Well, there might be a little bit more than that, my brother.
Go ahead.
If I'm hustling, then I gotta hustle all parameters. That's just how I see it. It's all a great hustle. So I might take my words back. It might not even be that deep. It's just a hustle, bro. Different.
But I see what you say, Bobby. But you can't, you know what I mean? You can't be like, oh, I'm saving the people. I'm giving the people an understanding.
Why you can't?
Well, you can, but
there you go.
But it ain't right. I guess you could say it ain't right.
That was the argument I was having with them the other night about it might not be right for somebody like me or you, because we'll feel guilty about that. I don't know if these other people feel guilty about that.
I don't know if other people feel. Hey, man.
See, I ain't with that. That's why I said something. It ain't like motherfucker ain't give me a chance and say, hey, hit me with the background conversation. Bro, you know you can do this. We can do this for your page and blah, 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 and do this, debate this person, all that shit. Yeah, it's not worth it. It's a dying sport anyway. And it's all hustle. All this shit is hustle. So I would rather just entertain. I'd rather just find my lane, entertaining, being funny, doing what I like to do. And if motherfuckers like that, then hey, you feel me?
But that's the thing.
That same shit.
I feel like I gain a better understanding over here than I do over there, or like on a platform like that. You know, that's me though. You know what I mean? But and you're claiming you do this for entertainment, for more of an entertainment purpose. You know what I mean? But the fact that I could gain a better understanding where somebody claims that it's more of an entertainment stance, is it? You know what I mean? That should make some people think. But I mean, you know what I mean? That's if they want to think.
Well, because everybody was on here to entertain. But if you being genuine, then you know what I'm saying? My thoughts and feelings are genuine, but I'm still trying to be entertaining. You get what I'm saying? I don't know if other people's thoughts and feelings are genuine, and they're trying to be entertaining as well. It's just that the entertainment is running out.
I understand you, brother. I understand completely what you're getting at.
Yep. Well, that's what that is. That's exactly what that is, my brother. So do with that as you will. We here to entertain. I know I am.
He said, "Do what I will. Do what I will." That's crazy. But
no, not that 𝐿𝐿𝐼𝙎𝙃 bullshit. The reason why I don't fuck with 𝐿𝐿𝐼𝙎𝙃.
Go ahead.
Anton LaVey or any of them is because they all had horrific deathbed confessions.
Mm.
You feel me?
Yes.
So outside of what you think you're doing, what you okay, so here's my thing. This is just what I ponder and theorize. If you go into this next realm and you recognize the light as being you, right? Because this is process. If you recognize the light being you and you're not afraid of that and you accept that that's me, then your travels won't be as, you know what I mean? If you don't recognize that and you're fearful of it, then what you go through is still these visions, but it ain't like you can escape it, because it's you. It's you having to accept you, and then it's you having to make the decision to either be reborn again.
Oh, so you're kind of saying like, oh, my fault. Go ahead, brother.
Or go over. So when you look at them folks like Anton LaVey or Aleister Crowley, that's why they had them extreme deathbed confessions, because you don't get to see the light. You instantly got to go to the black dot. What I call it, the black dot. You got to go to a place where you got to deal with everything that you don't want to deal with. So when you see all these, that's where hell, concept of hell, monsters, all of that. But these is all things that you're creating. But when you stripped of the body and it's just the conscious, you can't block nothing out. You feel me?
So it's kind of like he was like trying to justify his understanding. No, it's kind of like he's trying to justify the things he's done with his understanding. You're saying, right? Like he's kind of like, he was like,
basically both of them gave like I fucked up deathbed confessions. That's why I don't lean off into what they was kicking too much, because it was like at the end they was trying to recant that shit. It wasn't comfortable with them. You see what I'm saying?
right, he wasn't comfortable. Okay, that's fair. That's a fair synopsis of, like, you know what I mean? Because yeah, realistically, people be preaching a whole lot of good shit, but then, like you're saying, they recant it in the end.
Yep.
And it's like, what was the point of all that shit you preached?
What was the point of all of that? Right. Right. If you just recant, if you just got to the end and was like, no, I fucked up. Nah. You feel me?
I see. Okay.
That's the driving a car for 199 miles and crashing it on the 200th mile. You know what I'm saying? All that good driving ain't accounted for nothing if you crash it at the end.
To crash at the end. That's crazy.
So, do it, die will. That shit that Aleister Crowley was preaching. It was like the reason why I don't confer to that is because it's like you speaking in a half truth. You ain't even giving the laws of corresponding, the law of cause and effect, the 𝘾𝐼𝙎𝙃, like that could be your creed, but then you got to give the effects that's go. So do it, thou wilt need to come with and have the wilt be done unto you. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
That gotta happen. You see, but when he don't say that, that's why he probably was recanting that shit in the end, because it was like, yeah, you do what you want, and we finna do what the fuck we want to you too. Like that's the right.
That's probably why he was in his deathbed like that. You know what I mean?
Feel me? This is universal laws, but it's all you at the same time. So it's you having to confront yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
That's the creed you live by. That's you having to confront that.
Confront that. That's crazy. So it does. So that just applies. That's the okay. So that universal law that you're, I wouldn't say law, but you know what I mean. That universal understanding that you're speaking on has to do with any type of what should we say, belief, right?
Yeah, like if you understand what the Kabbalion is saying and it's speaking on universal laws, is truth in that. Hold on real quick. The principle of correspondence. That means it's a connection between different levels and dimensions of reality. It inspires the recognition of the micro and the macrocosm, the principle of vibration, the principle of polarity, the principle of mentalism, rhythm, cause and effect, gender. You feel me? So when they talk about when they talk about those 7 hermetic principles or the 7 laws of that, you can't duck that no matter what you do. So soon as you say do it thy will, the principle of cause and effect. That's in reality. Rhythm is in reality. Mentalism, polarity, vibration, correspondence, gender. This all reality. Whether it's on a high esoteric level or on a physical level, you got to deal with it. You feel me?
Right. Okay.
You got to deal with corresponding things, the vibration of things, polarity, opposites, how they affect. Mentalism. Right now we in the biggest time of mentalism. All people talk about is psychiatry and you know what I'm saying, mental health issues and shit like that, right?
Sure. Yeah. Mental health.
Rhythm, cause and effect, gender. We're in the biggest time of gender too. So stay balanced.
So we can't. So we can't necessarily say that there's a power that's forcing people to change their like, you know what I mean, their character or their own self-understanding. Like there's no, we could just say that was just their understanding, right? Like that, like I see what you're getting at, brother. You know what I mean? Like we can't really say that these people are being forced to do anything on an esoteric level. You're saying, like, you just have to say,
because it's
like,
all you.
That's all you. So we're like,
confronting that
people.
Confronting that is probably like the hardest part. That's probably why that nigga was recanting shit, because it's like you got to confront that part of yourself that, you see what I'm saying? It's all you. You feel me?
Yeah, that's that.
People that want to, you know what I'm saying, do evil in the world. Yeah, motherfuckers want to do quote unquote evil in the world and think when they get to the end they gonna meet the devil. Like, and then the devil gonna be you, nigga.
That gonna be you.
It always has been.
That Wow, that's a good. That's great understanding, man.
That shit energy. Just like God, if God go be you, then the devil has got to be. You see what I'm saying? It can't be one without the other.
Yeah.
However y'all want to look at that shit. So I ain't never go. You know what I'm saying? A lot of this shit be for ducking accountability.
Wow. Okay.
That's what's keeping man docile. Accountability. If I could just give this shit over to a power that's quote unquote higher than myself, then I don't never have to be, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the flesh. I ain't got to be accountable. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like this great spirit inside of me and all. You see, it's hypocritical talk.
So on a general basis, I'm asking a question. I'm not trying to make a statement. This will kind of be a question. So on a general basis, Black people lost accountability. It's a question. You know what I mean? It's a question. Over a certain timeline, have we lost accountability as I would even say as a community, because we've lived all over, you know what I mean, the world for ages. You know what I mean? People of
nobody is accountable, bro.
Nobody. Okay. That's crazy. I like that. You know what I mean? Because we try to make it a everybody thing, you know what I mean? When it's like when nobody's accountable, you can't really point fingers. You know what I mean? All you could do is look at yourself in the mirror. Like Mike said, man in the mirror. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nobody is accountable, bro. Nobody is accountable. It's a trash problem, right? Trash everywhere. Litter. They say it's that's just one of the, like, a minor thing, right? So they say that America pollute. We just pollute shit. The world pollutes shit. But if you take it down to just your individual self, throughout your life, how many years you lived on the planet, how many pieces of wrappers have you thrown on the ground somewhere just randomly, or did some shit that you weren't supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? Account for all of that, and how many trash bags of shit do you now have to be accountable for? And figure out what to do with it. It's easy when you put that shit on somebody else, but it ain't easy. You see what I'm saying? That was the example I gave before, when the motherfucker was like, well, if the foreman or the president of the construction company make it, like, we could spread the pay evenly, but then when I'm coming to niggas, on Friday to say, hey, everybody need to pitch in for these supplies. We need wood, we need metal, this and that. Like, I need y'all at this board meeting. You see what I mean? And I'm like, now you got to take on all of the responsibility too that I had. Accountability.
So that's why people say, like, the religious texts contradict themselves, right? Because it's like, oh, you supposed to have a certain understanding, but realistically, it don't matter if you had that understanding, because you're still gonna suffer. Well, if you have your own accountability,
where it say that at?
Oh, they don't say that, but
and that's where it gets.
That's the understanding you could gain from it.
And that's where it goes, and that's where we go down a rabbit hole. Because if you gain that understanding from that, then that's what that's gonna be.
That's crazy. That's true though. I get what you say.
That's it. If you gain the understanding from that, then that's what it's gonna be. It's people, that shit like comic book shit, man. I'm telling you. It's people that's into Batman and shit, right? That's really into that. But they got a problem with Batman not killing people. You feel me?
Right.
So if they was in that position and they and they was Batman, guess what'd be different about the story? They'd be murking motherfuckers. That because they going off their interpretation of it. Don't say that nowhere in the story. That's just what they feel.
He said, "Don't say it. Yeah, don't say nowhere in the story that it's contradicted itself." But that's just how.
That's just how you feel. You want to interpret it like that, then you're right. You can take it like that. So, same thing with the Bible. A lot of things be the interpretation of. But when you look at what the words say, it say what it say.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean that it just say what it say. It's many people that interpret that. No, when it was saying this, they was talking about Jesus coming off the mountaintop. Like, no, it was talking about Emmanuel and the fire in the burning bush of Moses. You feel me? We can interpret that shit all day. That's what they was referencing or meaning and all, but it just say what it say though. That's why motherfuckers that know how to finesse that Bible good, they'll get you.
Well, and they say that Jesus is black.
With anything.
Because
it'd be like somebody could be in there saying this, yeah. And I was given a good word, and they'd be like, in the word, they was talking about God. You'd be like, nah, they was talking about the book. They'd be like, no, go back to Genesis 1. And the word was God. See there, right there, it says the word was God. So read right here. If they're talking about the word, they're talking about God. See, I'm telling you, they know how to take that shit and make it what they want to make it. It is what it is. It is what it is. And it's going to be what it's going to be. Sorry. I'm just here so I don't get fined, y'all. Y'all having a beautiful Sunday service. Give yourself a round of applause. God damn it. Boy, sound like you was motherfucking clapping 2 feet together, boy. What the hell? Hell nah.
Yeah, he said 2 feet, man.
Oh, nah, it's all to the good. It's all to the good, though. It's all to the good, though. Mm-hmm. How everybody out there in the chat doing? Scorpion, Rock, Lilith out there, salute. Yeah, you heard that. 2 feet, Lilith. Recipe, salute. Chief in the building, salute. 7030, salute. The Womanizer. Karma in the building. What's up with it, sis? Salute. See y'all deep out in this thing. Thunder sound out there. Oh yeah. I already know. My sis Cajun Spicy out there. Moontu. Salute. Hotep. Salute. The fairies, everybody. Everybody that's in the building, salute. God damn it. I know. What's up with it, Naganese? Salute, man. I know, y'all. I know it's funny, man. I know it's funny. I know it's real funny, man. That manifesto shit was something else, though, wasn't it? I don't think nobody want to really. I don't even want to even speak on that shit no more because it sounded too real. Straight up. It sounded a little bit too real for me. So I'm gonna refer to the old Negro spiritual. Just swing low, sweet chariot. And get the fuck up out of there. Shout out to my nigga D Rose getting his number retired in Chicago.
That's some good shit right there.
For real, nigga. The greatest Bulls player of all time, in my opinion. I know everybody gonna say Michael Jordan, but
nah, I don't know about that. But
nah, I'm a homegrown Chicago nigga, man. That's a
Bobby,
D Rose. I know Michael Jordan is the greatest, but I'm saying for somebody that's born and raised in Chicago to see somebody else that's born and raised in Chicago play high school ball in Chicago, went to college and became the #1 pick for the Chicago Bulls, bro. And is the youngest MVP in NBA history, dog. Derrick Rose, the truth, bro. I'm sorry.
That is the truth, though. That is.
I'm sorry. D Rose, the truth, bro. For me, he the greatest. For me, just for that time period, bro, to be from Chicago and see him doing that shit and know that this nigga was just at Simeon High School a few years ago.
In those terms,
come on,
yeah,
man.
he's the greatest. He's the greatest.
Come on, man.
Hooper from Chicago, yeah.
I'm talking about right now, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. He's the greatest Hooper from Chicago. He's a Chicago born and raised, bro. Youngest MVP ever, and got his jersey retired by the Bulls. You can't write no story greater than that. Outside of, and we already know, bro. If D Rose when it got injured, bro. Come on, man. Wasn't nobody.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't none of them niggas in the league fucking with D Rose.
You wouldn't even talk about Chris Paul or.
Let's be real, y'all. None Kyrie, Westbrook, none of the niggas, Damian Lillard, none of them wanted the D-Rose smoke. Nobody wanted the D-Rose smoke. So let's just be honest. Let's just be honest, y'all.
I couldn't even conceive. Bobby, I'm the age I couldn't even conceive half the time he played, and I know that to be true, man. I know that to be true. You don't gotta like people try to say highlights are just highlights, you know what I mean? But if you hoop, nigga, you look at the highlights and see, and the highlights tell you everything you need to know.
Okay. The Boston Celtics won the championship in 2008, right?
Yes.
This is Derrick Rose rookie season. Don't you know it took them 7 games to get rid of the Bulls in the first round, and they almost lost?
Yeah, and that squad was way deeper than the Bulls.
Bro, Derrick Rose was out there killing Rondo. Rookie year D Rose. Rookie year D Rose, first year in the playoffs, 7 games against the champs. They was like, who the fuck is this nigga?
They were triple teaming him every play, bro. I'm gonna be realistic.
From his rookie year, it only took him 3 years to be the MVP.
Yeah, we ain't seen him run like that in a minute.
Everybody was shook at this nigga. Number one team in the East like 3 years in a row. It wasn't Miami with LeBron. It wasn't the Heat. It was the Bulls.
Since Rose, who's been the youngest MVP? Nominated MVP? Shai Gilgeous?
Nah. Who was the youngest MVP before D Rose? Let's look that up.
I'm saying after.
No, he ain't no youngest MVP after.
There ain't no youngest after. Okay.
He the youngest all time.
Okay, of all time, still. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That nigga, yeah, he got it, bro.
Yeah, before D Rose, the youngest MVP was in 1968, Wes Unseld.
The Bullets. That was the Bullets, right?
Yep, the Bullets. Derrick Rose was 22 when he won the MVP.
Did Magic win that MVP? No, he just won Finals MVP, right?
Who?
Magic won Finals MVP. He didn't win MVP that year, did he?
Nah.
When he played center position when Kareem went out.
Nah, he didn't win his rookie year. Wilt Chamberlain won in his rookie year. But I don't think he was like, that nigga might have been like 24 at that time. (2011) He came in the league 08, 2011. He was the MVP.
Yeah, that's a crazy run.
Come on, man. D Rose was out there killing niggas.
Cooking. 1, 2. That's all. Like that's what I'm saying. The highlights will tell you a lot, bro. A lot of these niggas just really needed 2 dribbles, bro. And they gonna put you in a blender, bro. It's really gonna put you in a real life blender.
I mean, the thing with D Rose that made him probably the coldest point guard of all time to me, outside of like barring injury, is that he can get in. He was doing everything moving forward and without changing speed. So this nigga was doing full speed crossover. Like he didn't have to slow. You know what I'm saying? Like Kyrie will put you in the blender. Now Kyrie got better handles. You see what I'm saying? Okay. But D Rose didn't need to do all of that. You know what I'm saying? D Rose will hit you with at full speed, going left, and then I'm going right at full speed. It ain't like I'm finna stop and do a little shimmy or nothing. No, I'm going full speed to the left. Then when I cross over to the right, it's gonna be at full speed too. And you got to be able to stop, shift, and go and turn and go full. Man, niggas was slipping, falling, like you know.
So you had to play defense better than the nigga was.
You couldn't
really
guard
like.
this nigga. You couldn't guard. Nah,
Yeah,
you couldn't guard that.
That's
nigga.
crazy. That's really.
You could not guard that nigga.
I'm trying to think of an NBA player that like.
Nobody played like D Rose.
Such a high level like that. I can't really think of it.
Nobody could guard D Rose. Prime D Rose, nobody, not even LeBron. When they put LeBron on him, he was cooking LeBron too fast. Too fast, and he's strong. So it ain't like he not like your normal 6'3" point guard that's, you know what I'm saying, thin, the Brandon Jennings, you know, Steph Curry. Right. You know, he on the Russell Westbrook side of the game. He on it, you know, he's stout, he's stocky. And he go punch, and he'll punch it on you like Westbrook.
That's difference right. Is Westbrook got different dimensions than bro. You know what I mean?
Like he had a way better. He had more. He had way better finishing than Westbrook at the rim. That's what made D Rose
had better touch.
Yeah. His jelly was like like you see it. You know how they say like Kyrie finishing at the rim. Before Kyrie, it was D Rose, dog. Nobody could finish at the rim like this nigga. And by his second year, you know, even Kobe was like, man, he came in the league. I remember Kobe was giving a interview and they was asking about who he think gonna be the next one. He got talking about D Rose. He was like, I just remember when he came in the league, he didn't have a jumper. Next time, like that next year, he got the midi jumper, the floater, he's shooting threes. I'm like, okay, shit, this nigga, like, even Kobe was like, nigga, that very next year, this nigga came back with a jumper. And that's year 2. By the time you get to motherfucker year 3, he the MVP. His whole game rounded out. He got the jumper, he got the floaters, finishing at the rim, dunking on people. He know how to motherfucking pass the ball, and he got defense. Sorry, y'all, but you know D Rose, that's my favorite player all time. Mm-hmm. But it's 1 o'clock, y'all. I'm finna go watch me some football game with my boys. We can get up out of here.
All right, brother.
Y'all be excellent, man. And if you got the Discord, pull up to the Discord. Peace, Zell.
Peace, brother.
And please tell Sister Bethy to get them old people their money back. Okay.
Sister Betty, you hear that interpretation? Leave me the fuck alone. So bitch ass back. Don't fuck with me, nigga.